Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi everyone and welcome back. I am here with Rotten Rebel and we are going to go through 10 fragrances that I love on a man that's actually made and marketed for women.
Ooh, exciting.
And the reason why I invited you to do this is because I know that you have several fragrances for women that you love to wear and that you really rock. So we have picked out 10 and we are going to go through them all.
Oof, exciting.
And we are starting out with the first one, which is a cheapie. And I actually got this as a gift from you, like way back. And I know you also bought one for yourself.
Yeah, I love this one.
And this is Agent Provocateur Fatale Intense.
So good.
This is a compliment getter.
Yes.
I always get compliments with this one.
Yeah.
If you spray that on, I'm going to read you the notes.
Okay.
So what we have in the top is licorice, dewberry and chili pepper. We have champaca, red rose and lotus. And we have vanilla, leather and amber. And I have always loved the opening of this one.
Yeah, I think this is seriously underrated. People should talk about this way more.
Yes.
Because it's so damn... This is like pure seduction, at least to me. It's super sexy in this sort of a fruity way. You have a bit of florals to it. I don't pick up that much of the leather, but I don't care because the rest is so damn good.
Yeah.
And there's a pretty big dose of sweetness in it.
Yeah.
But the sweetness is sort of tamed. It's not like cloying or too deep or anything.
No.
I just love this one. And I'm happy that you included it in this list because it reminded me that I need to use it way more often.
You really do. And I do think that the sweetness combined with that pepper and also the darker side with the amber and the leather is what makes it so perfect on a man.
Yes.
This is not sweet, feminine kind of sexy. This is just sweet, dark and sexy.
Yes.
And the next one is one from a brand that I know that you absolutely love. And me too.
Yes.
And it's Oriana from Parfums de Marly. And this is also one marketed for women. But I think it smells delicious on a man.
Yes, definitely.
And I do know that you also think so.
I love it.
Yeah. We have mandarin orange, grapefruit and bergamot in the opening. So you have a slightly fresh opening, but I don't think that this is a really fresh one.
No.
Then you have orange blossom, raspberry and black currant, and you can really get that berry side of it. And then in the base, and now listen, marshmallow, whipped cream, musk and ambrette.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for the marshmallow, the whipped cream, the musk, the ambrette together with that sort of a fruity side of it. It's really sweet, but it's sweet in this sort of a seductive, beautiful and almost like a magical way. I'm like, whenever I get a whiff of this one, I'm like spellbound. I'm like, I turn into a fragrance zombie. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, this is like, it's just pulling you in. It's like someone is just like grabbing you when you have this on.
This is incredibly sexy on both women and men. I absolutely love this one. And I actually received quite a few compliments when I've had it on. Yeah,
and if you are somehow wondering how this smells, just imagine a marshmallow. And like when you chew it, the way it tastes, that's like how
almost
this
if you would have marshmallow and put it in a bowl together with whipped cream. And like heat it all up into this juicy, warm blend, and you just get a whiff of it. Oh my god! Now I'm hungry as well.
Good.
So let's move on.
And we have coffee coming up because we have one of the best in the Hugo Boss The Scent line, and this is Hugo Boss The Scent Absolu. And this is incredible on both men and women.
Yes.
I remember when I bought this one and you first sniff it and you couldn't help yourself. You just sprayed it all over immediately.
Yeah, I did.
It's like I almost didn't get time to open the box.
And I believe that you, after that, we took a ride and in the car you were like, okay, what's that beautiful smell of coffee? And I could be wrong, but I do believe that I actually bought a ton bags of coffee as well. And we weren't sure if it was the bags or if it was this one.
Yeah.
But it was this one, and that's how good this one is.
The notes: peach, honey, coffee, vanilla, and vetiver. And I would say that this one is quite heavy on the honey and the coffee.
Yeah.
The peach is really toned down, but it's there in the background, like something fruity.
Yes.
And of course the vanilla. But I wouldn't say that I can pick up any of the vetiver.
No. I'm guessing it's just there to bring it some sort of a nuance.
Yeah.
But like you mentioned, this one is really focused on the coffee and then backed up by the honey. So like I would say like 50% coffee or maybe 60% coffee, 30% honey, and then a blend of the rest of the notes, like a touch of peach and then the vanilla in the background.
Yeah, this is like
so good.
This is almost like a cappuccino with sugar in it. It's like a sweet cup of coffee.
I'm gonna say this is the sexiest cup of coffee I ever smelled. It's so good. If you love the scent of coffee, then you owe it to yourself to put your nose to this one. I think it's a stunning scent.
Yeah, I agree. And I actually get kind of annoyed when you have it on. Because it smells better on you than it smells on me.
Whoa, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm kind of pissed off. The funny thing about coffee is I actually worked at a place where there was a coffee, a coffee fabric. They made coffee in that building, so the whole building smelled of coffee. And everyone who came to our office really loved the smell of that newly ground roasted coffee.
It smells amazing.
And even the people who didn't even drink coffee, who didn't like to drink coffee, loved the smell of the coffee beans. So coffee notes is probably something that most people actually do like, but they just don't know it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like we almost have a pattern here because I see another one coming up with coffee.
Yes.
And that is the latest one from Armani Privé, and that is Magenta Tanzanite. And this was love at first sniff. I have praised this in videos already.
Yeah.
So try this if you haven't already tried it. If you spray it on, and then we are just going to not be able to speak because we are going to be spellbound.
Pretty much.
So I'm going to read the notes before that. We have cardamom, ginger, and bergamot, so you have a fresh and spicy opening. Then there's cinnamon, coffee, and myrrh, and the coffee note in this one is so good. And in the base, tobacco, which we both love, vanilla, and tonka beans, which you are crazy about.
Yeah, this is another one that I just can sniff for hours and hours and hours.
Yes.
So what I get is a bit of those spices, and then definitely the coffee together with the tobacco, the vanilla, the tonka, and definitely a dose of the myrrh. And it all being this sort of a powdery blend.
Yeah.
And even though it has some depth to it, I never ever feel that this is becoming something too deep or anything.
No.
But it's not something airy, light as well. It's like this perfect kind of blend. That's the only way I can put it. And you can really tell that this is an Armani Privé because it has that unique composition and unique quality that I really only found in that distinct kind of style that I only found in Armani Privé fragrances.
I agree. I'm gonna say like this is one of the best releases in like 5 years, 10 years.
Yeah.
This is so good. And if you have seen me sniff this strip, I almost can't do it without closing my eyes because this is so good, and it actually smells just like an incredibly sexy person. And when you close your eyes and you sniff that chest strip, it's like you're in another world.
Yeah.
It's so good, and I love smelling this on a man. I love having it on myself. Just try it.
So next up is one from Guerlain, and this is Shalimar, and let's see if I can, which I never can get the name right. This is Vanilla Planifolia, Vanilla, and I forgot the rest.
No.
What is it?
It starts with Shalimar, Millésime, Vanilla Planifolia.
There you go. What a name.
This is quite hard to get. So if you see this comes and goes in the stores. And if you find one that you can order, just do it.
Yeah, you gotta be quick on this one because these ones goes away quite quickly. And this one to me is really cool because it is definitely different to the original Shalimar, and it is definitely different to some of the other flankers as well. But what I really enjoy about this one is that it has that Shalimar vibe to it and that really unique kind of vanilla. But this ain't your ordinary kind of vanilla. This is really nuanced, it's exciting, it's definitely sexy, and once this thing hits the dry down, in comes something slightly leathery and animalic, and that's when it gets really, really exciting and really, really sexy. I just love this one.
Yeah, and exactly what you said. When the leather comes in, and it also turns into something like sweet, leathery, creamy to me. That just makes it amazing.
Yeah.
And you have layered this with so many fragrances and just made the whole composition smell so good. I love layering it myself, but on a man it's incredible because you get that sweetness that many women love on men.
Yeah, I think this is truly a unisex kind of scent. It smells super sexy on a woman, and I received so many compliments when I've had this one on.
Yeah, and when it comes to performance, this
really
is
nice.
a beast.
Yeah.
This performs like crazy.
Yes.
And the next one up is actually one that you won.
Yeah, I did.
And I'm still kind of upset about that because I love this one.
Sore loser.
It was the spill the water challenge.
Yeah, something like that.
You can find that video on my channel. You won, so you
did.
got this one.
Yes.
And I was kind of bummed, but I was also very happy because I think this smells incredible on a man. We have mandarin orange, pink pepper and bergamot in the opening, then some ylang ylang, iris, orange blossom and jasmine, and coconut, vanilla and patchouli.
Yeah, I'm about to make out with this one.
Whoa!
It's so good.
Take it, the bottle or this test strip? I'm just trying to picture it.
It's so good. I haven't used this that much though, and that's simply because I have so many different fragrances. But I'm really looking forward to using this a ton this summer.
Yes.
Because it does give me that sort of a summer happy vibes, a drink in my hand, warm sun, this warm sort of a sun on my skin, that kind of vibe.
And I am thinking about all the layerings that you can do with this one in the spring and in the summer. So, I mean, the bottle is really feminine. This really looks like a fragrance for women. But trust me on this, it smells incredible on a man. And I would say that if you're a man and you enjoy fragrances like, for example, vanilla vibes, then this is something that you will probably also enjoy because they are in the same area, not alike, but in the same area. So if you are brave enough, try it and you will smell amazing.
The times I use this one, you have given me pretty much every single time, you have given me a compliment for it. And I believe it was last week when I layered this together with another one that we have coming up in this list, Good Girl Gone Bad, and something that I unfortunately cannot remember. I just wish I remember it. So I layered it, I triple layer it, and the result was something that you really picked up.
Yes.
You really loved it, and you gave me a compliment for it.
The next one is actually one of my favorites, but I do know that it's also one of your favorites. And we are looking at Valentino, Donna, Noir, Absolu. And this is just as good as the male version. The Omo Noir Absolu. This is incredible. And if you spray it on, I'm going to read the notes.
I can't wait.
So we have pepper in the opening, and you know how I love pepper in the opening. Then some of my favorite notes. We have plum, we have liquor, rose, leather and sandalwood. And this is so elegant and sexy.
Yeah, so really what hits my nose right from the start is the pepper. And then soon after in comes the liquor, the plum, a bit of rose, some leather, and definitely the sandalwood. This one reminds me a bit of the male version, which I absolutely love. But without the incense vibe that one has. And this one is a bit different. And in some ways, This is the reason why I actually think a man should own both this and the other one, is because both of them are amazing. Both of them to me are quite unique, but they give off different kind of vibes, but share some similarities.
Yeah.
I think this is an epic fragrance, not only on a woman but on a man, and
Definitely.
I received quite a few compliments from women when I had this one on.
This is something that actually to me smells, and also the male version, smells really niche.
Yes,
This is not
yes.
the kind of fragrance that you find in the designer section in the store.
No.
This smells niche, and it's one of the best niche fragrances, although it's not a niche fragrance.
Yeah, so I mean the Uomo line has had flankers after this one that are not as sort of innovative.
Oh, innovative.
Innovative, yeah, something like that, or niche quality-ish. As
Do you
this
mean
one.
niche?
Niche.
This is an innovative niche fragrance.
This is the last time I'm coming on your videos.
No,
barely speak
you'll
in
be
your
here
videos.
another day again. Get both if you can.
Yeah.
Get both, because this is unique. It will go away, and I don't mean go away from your skin. I mean, you won't be able to find it in a couple of years. So if you can buy it, I mean, you get niche quality. The performance is great for designer price.
Yes, definitely.
So get it.
Get it.
Next one up, we have an alternative to Oriana. Yes. Actually, this is really, to me, really close and a really great one. So what we have is Jean Paul Gaultier Classique Pin-Up. And what can I say? We have marshmallows again.
Yes.
And what can be better? And what we get in this is the top of ginger and citron. Not
citron.
lemon, citron.
Citron.
Then we have orange blossom and marshmallows, and we have vanilla and amber. And this is a female bottle, but this smells amazing and incredible on a man.
Yeah, I actually been trying to find backup bottles of this because I'm so addicted to that marshmallow together with the orange blossom and the vanilla. So this one is, I think this one is a truly unique kind of scent. You have that marshmallow, you have something ambery covering it all, you have the vanilla and the orange blossom, and it's like it's light, but it's not super light.
No.
It has a bit of depth to it, but it's definitely not a heavy scent.
No.
But it lasts quite a while on skin.
It really does.
And it really smells intoxicating, seductive, and super sexy.
Yes.
I love this one. I love this one.
Yeah, you do, because every time I have this on, you give me compliments. And every time you have it on, I give you compliments.
Yes.
This, as you said, it stays on your skin, and this projects like a beast.
Yes.
It fills up a whole room or the whole car if we are driving. This is incredible. And actually, you said that you were looking for backup bottles.
Yeah.
Well, how much are you willing to pay?
Whoa. Whoa. But I think I usually say that Jean Paul Gaultier creates fragrances that are sort of a fun, playful, sexy, and in a like happy and feel good kind of mood vibe.
Yeah.
And this one is no different. This is really playful, flirty, sexy, and it smells so damn good. So next up we are going niche, and we are going niche with Good Girl Gone Bad. So hold on, because I want to take care of this one. We have, please do try it out.
Yes.
We have Osmanthus, we have Jasmine, we have May Rose, we have Indian Tuberose, Narcissus, Amber, and Cedar. This is a floral done the right way.
Perfect,
Yeah.
I would say.
It is loaded with different kinds of florals, but to me it's weird in a good way, because it doesn't feel overly floral to me.
No.
And quite often a lot of sort of florals are more sort of a feminine leaning. I feel this one is like completely unisex. It smells so damn good regardless if you are a man or a woman.
I would actually disagree with you. Because to me, I have worn this myself a couple of times and I have smelled it on men, especially on you, because you love this.
Yeah.
And this smells so much better on a man than on a woman.
I love hearing
this
that.
This is incredible. It smells so good but it's so much better on a man.
Interesting.
So yeah, this is something that you really should wear if you want those compliments and if you want to smell unique, if you want to stand out and really get noticed.
Yeah.
This can never pass unnoticed.
No. Yeah, so I included Good Girl Gone Bad in a few of my videos on my channel where I had it as a truly attention grabber for men. And this one is an attention grabber because it does smell different to what most men wear most of the time.
Yeah.
And women are not that used to men having this kind of scent on. So whenever, if you are a man, whenever you have this kind of scent on, especially this particular floral, then you will grab people's attention and do so in a way that usually, at least in my case, triggers some really unique kind of compliment.
Yes.
And that compliment usually leads to like the first conversation with someone. So perfect if you're like dating or if you're out clubbing or something like that and just want to create interactions with other people. So I think this is an attention grabber like no other. You will smell like no other in a fantastic way. If you're a man, do not be afraid of the name. I know Good Girl Gone Bad, but you know what? Fuck the name.
This is to
Just
make
get
Good
to
Girl
know.
go bad.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So if you're a man and you want good girls to go bad, this is what you put on.
Yes.
And the last one up is what I would say a classic. And this is Angel Muse from Mugler. And it smells
God damn it,
incredible.
girl. This list has been so damn good.
I know.
I'm just loving every single fragrance in this list. And I mean, I want to spray all of them on. And I so far have sprayed 2 on. So it's like, I mean, how many can I wear at the same time? I just love them all.
The thing is that I
And
actually
to
do
bring
think...
this one at the end is like, you're killing me because I want to spray this one on as well. I love it.
And actually, I do think that almost every one of the ones we have talked about will work in some kind of layering with each other.
Yes, yes.
Maybe with some...
Sorry, you can keep on, like, you can take over because I need to smell this thing. Oh my.
Yeah, and you really heard, I couldn't even speak. So we have pink pepper and grapefruit in the top. So we have a spicy, peppery, slightly fresh opening. We have hazelnut cocoa spread, and that is the most dominant note in this to me. Then some patchouli and vetiver.
I love all the different nuances in this one. It's sweet in a unique way, it's sweet in a sexy way, it's sweet in an addictive way. I can't get enough. Can we just finish this so I can just spray? I love it. So
And
how do you feel?
again,
are you as obsessed as I am with this one?
I am. And once again, we have the one that is just perfect for layering. Layer this with almost anything and it will amp it up to something beautiful.
Yeah. And if you would have told me that this is like a Dior, I would believe you. Because it smells way more expensive than the price is sort of I think this is like a steal. Get it if you usually like gourmand kind of fragrances. Get it if you enjoy sweet fragrances. This one is amazing on a man and it's insanely good on a woman as well.
Yeah, and I do think we need to finish this video now because I am feeling like pancakes with hazelnut cocoa spread, maybe some small marshmallows sprinkled over, some bananas and some
And I'm
strawberries.
already trying to think like which of all of these am I going to like put on my body when we finish this video. This was, I gotta say, I mean, I'm really impressed by all of these. It's been an amazing collection of fragrances and I'm addicted to pretty much all of them. This is crazy.
You are.
They are so good. And if you are watching this and any of these are sort of triggering your curiosity, do not hesitate. I mean, these are all amazing.
They are. So before you leave us, please leave a like on this video.
Yes.
Subscribe to both me and Rotten Rebel's channel. There's a link in the description.
And if you have tried any of these, please put a comment on how you feel about them. We would love to hear how you feel about these fragrances.
And if you have a favorite female fragrance that you as a man love to wear, please tell us in the comments.
Yes.
And we will see you next time, right?
Bye.
Bye.